Hello! I'm here today to tell you about my April Virtual Health Club. So what it is, what I do as your coach, and what all comes in your starter. Okay, hopefully that doesn't happen again. I'm just gonna keep rolling with it, even if it does. So anyways, so what is a virtual health club? In the past, when I joined, it was called a challenge group. Like there's lots of different names, but I like to call it a virtual health club because it's all virtual. Is nothing in person. It's all through a separate app, a separate group, and it's virtual. And I call it health club because to me, what I offer and what we do is not just about fitness. It's not just about nutrition. It's about health, mindset, emotional health, like all the things. So I like to focus on overall lifestyle and health and club because that's just fun, right? Okay, so virtual health club, what is it? So what we do is we have a separate group that is it's called our Find Your Joy. And if you've been around me with me for a while, you know joy is a big word for me. And that's actually my word for this year is just joy. And because life is hard, life is long, you never know what's going to happen, what's coming up. But every day, if you just stop and search and find for your joy and focus each and every day, every step, every move on joy and what brings you joy, and that's a good life. That is a good life and that's a fulfilled life. So focusing on joy. So in our group, that's honestly like my main purpose and hope for the group is that we focus on small lifestyle changes that promote you to your best health, but also bring you joy. Things that bring you joy. So in this group, what we have is it's accountability. So you get started with me, you sign up with me, pop you in this group, and it's accountability. Number one, hands down, that's what this group is. And when I first got started, that was something I was missing tremendously, was consistency and accountability. And it's not that I needed somebody to hold my hand, tell me what to do. It was just that I needed a space of like-minded women who were doing the same things, that were having the same struggles, that were like maybe a little bit ahead of me so I could see where they were and where I wanted to go. And that's what my group is all about. It's that accountability. It's that piece of like, I've been through this, I've done this, I've jumped the hoops of those growing pains. Here's where I am. Let me look back and help you and give you guidance and support and help you get to there. So we have accountability. That's what the group is. I remember my first ever group, I said, I am never posting a picture in this group ever. And the first day, what did I do? I took a picture and I posted it because I had that FOMO and I just loved that sense of pride and an accomplishment of being like, I did my first workout and posting it and sharing it. And here I am almost 6 years later, still doing it in my groups every single day. Also in the groups, there's daily inspiration, motivation. I provide a post every day with a recipe, a health tip, just kind of overall like well-being, sense of like giving you some tips, giving you some advice, a place to share, to focus on things in your home and just outside of just fitness, doing your workout, eating your meals, and so on. And then for me, as your coach, you get my support. I jump in that group once or twice a day, answer any questions that you have, encourage you along the way on your journey. I do weekly check-ins with my new clients in their first couple months as well, just making sure that everything is going well, that they're enjoying the program that they're doing, if we need to switch things up, what they're struggling with nutrition. So that way I can jump in the group and share with everybody what it is that they may be struggling with. Also, I share weekly meal plans. So every Friday I pop a meal plan into the group. So sorry, if you're watching this back, it keeps telling me it's pausing for a bad connection. But anyways, so I pop a meal plan in every Friday. That way, if you're meal planning for the week ahead or you're grocery shopping over the weekend, you can check that out and then use that. So every Friday. And then also just some fun things. We do a spirit week every once in a while or like a color challenge. My girls love that. It's crazy how much they love just having to not take the guesswork out of what color to wear. And every single person always says, man, I don't have hardly anything but black and white and gray. So it's just kind of a fun, just spirit week, just a different way to connect, as well as just kind of get you excited about popping in the group and kind of bringing that, since we are all virtual, kind of that community and that sameness together. Also, there's daily posts for you to like log your workouts, check in on your workouts, rate yourself, like clap for yourself about a win you had, and then every night to pop in and share your nutrition, what meals you had. But then we also talk about how was your mood today? How was your sleep? How much water did you get? And just kind of, again, taking it away from just fitness to focusing on all those other aspects of a healthy lifestyle that are going to help move you to that joy every single day. All right, so what is the starter bundle? So to get into this group, to get into this health club, what you need is the starter bundle. And I'm going to talk about I'm just going to talk about the basic one because there are some that are specific to programs, but I'm going to just talk about the general bundle. And then when we have a conversation about your goals, what you struggle with nutrition, what kind of workouts you like, then we maybe get into the more specific bundles, but this is in general. So in general, you are going to get in your bundle a 1-year subscription to Beachbody On Demand, which is our streaming platform service. This connection is okay. Which is the streaming service with all the workouts on it. So think of it like Netflix. You just pull it up on your computer, pull it up on your TV, your Roku, your Fire Stick, whatever, the Beachbody On Demand app, and you can see all the programs listed there. You have access to yoga, you have access to, honestly, there's over 50 plus different programs that you have access to. So when we have our one-on-one conversation about your goals, I kind of based on what you tell me, based on where you're at, based on what fitness you enjoy, I'll recommend a program for you and you have access to that. But then when that's done, you have access to the next program. So you have that subscription to that streaming service for the entire year. That's included in your bundle, as well as you have access to both of our nutrition programs. So I specifically follow one program, and that's typically what I talk about with you one-on-one and pausing for you. I'm sorry. So we chat about what your nutrition is, what your struggles are, and then I talk about the nutrition program with you that I've been following for over 3 years. Absolutely love it, but I also have done the other nutrition programs, so I know that as well. One is less structured, one is more structured, one is just based on looking at your plate, one is actually portioning it out, and so on. But you get access to both of those. So what's great about that is if you start with one and you're like, you know what, I need more structure, boom, you can come right over here and use this program. So you get access to both of them, as well as in your starter bundle, you get the materials that you need for that. So you get a set of containers, you get a tracking booklet, you get your shaker cups, and so on. So you have both of those nutrition programs, as well as, and that's actually lifetime, that never goes away. So even if you decide after a year that you don't want to continue with fitness, you still have the nutrition programs, which nutrition programs is huge. And I love that that's included in the starter bundles for you, because fitness is important, don't get me wrong, but nutrition is the key to results, to health, to overall lifestyle and changes, and etc. So access to both of those nutrition programs, and then the materials that come with them. And then basically for like 80-90% off, you get your choice of supplement product. So you can choose to have the Shakeology, which is our meal replacement shake. I have mine every single day for breakfast, going on almost 6 years now, every single day. And yes, I absolutely hated my first 2 or 3. I actually had to give them to my husband to finish, and I thought, how in the world am I ever going to finish this bag? And I just kept going. I kept trying different ways to make it, and my taste buds adjusted. My body thanks me completely. My digestive system thanks me. But anyways, or you can go with the performance line, which is Energize and Recover, which is our pre-workout, which I drink every single day, and a Recover, which is post-workout for muscle soreness and recovery, so all 3 of them you can do in the deluxe starter bundle and get all 3 of them together. All 3 products I use every single day, even on my rest days. I use those as well. And honestly, that bundle that has all 3 saves you the most money, because you're pretty much getting the product for free, okay? When you break down the cost of everything individually. But we will talk more about that individually one-on-one. But I just wanted to pop in here and let you know what the group is about, what it takes to get into the group, and then everything that you will get in your hands or access to virtually, whether in the group or in your starter bundle as well. So also wanted to make a note that in April in our group, we are diving into nutrition, because Summer's coming, and once you get in the habit of working out, that's not such a big deal. That tends for my women to come more naturally. But nutrition is what 90% of them struggle with, is nutrition. So we're going to take a hard dive into that in this group in April and really just set that firm, steady foundation for nutrition going into summer and the rest of 2021, and finding that joy every day in not being controlled by food, not letting our nutrition hold us back, but just really finding joy and fueling our bodies and learning what works well for you in terms of getting you to your best health and what you want, okay? So if you have more questions, you can just shoot me a message. We can chat your goals. We can talk about nutrition, talk about what fitness program may work best for you, and go from there, all right?